Welcome to Quantum Online Maths again today. Today we are going to look at the completing the square method. Last week we began to talk about the factorization method of solving quadratic equation. But this week we are going to look into the second method, which is completing the square method. Now, we are going to look into the procedure on how to solve using completing the square method. You see, why it's important is that in your WAEC or your SSCE or your GCE, they can ask you in the theory aspect, and they can give you quadratic equation and say solve specifically using completing the square method. So if you don't know how to solve using completing the square method, even if you use factorization, you will still not get it. You will fail that particular question. So come, let us delve into completing the square method. Now, for instance, given that this quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay, this is a quadratic expression. So how can you solve it using completing the square method? Okay, come, let me show you how. Very important. If you understand this, you have already gotten a particular percentage in your WAEC or GCE or NICO or whatever you are about to take. Okay, so now you have that the first rule is to reduce the coefficient of x squared to 1. Make sure that the coefficient of x squared is equal to 1. And in order for you to do that, you will divide the whole equation with the coefficient. Okay, so solution, let's go. The first rule, you have ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay, now the first rule is to divide ax squared with a plus bx over a plus c over a, all equal to 0. 0 over a is still what? 0. Remember, whatever you do at left hand, you do at the right hand. Okay, now if you see, this one will now cancel out, so you have that x squared, okay, plus bx over a. This one crosses equality sign, it becomes what? Equal to minus what? C over what? A. So the second rule now is you take the coefficient of x. We have done the coefficient of x squared. So now coefficient of x, which is b over c. Then you square half the coefficient. The half of this coefficient multiply, then you raise it to a power of 2. Then add it to both sides. The square half coefficient is b over a multiplied by half, okay, all squared, which is equal to b over 2a all squared. So now you remove this and introduce this to this side and introduce it to the other side again. So what you will now have is x squared, okay, follow me gently, you understand it, plus b over 2a all squared, okay, is equal to minus c over what? A plus b over 2a all squared. Okay, so now you can see this is x squared, this is b over 2a all squared. So you can write it as x plus b over 2a all squared is equal to minus c over a. You have, this is what? B squared plus b squared over 2a squared raised to the power 2 is, we give you 4a squared. Okay, so now what you will do here is to look for the coefficient, the LCM. So you can still say that x plus b over 2a all squared, okay, is equal to LCM. We give you what? 4a squared. Okay, so a divides 4a squared, you have 4a. So 4a multiplied by minus c, you have minus 4ac. Okay, 4a squared divided by 4a squared, have 1. 1 times b squared, we give you plus what? B squared. Okay, so let us go to the other side of the board so that it will enable us to unravel the whole stuff. Okay, so you now have that x plus b over 2a all squared. They are equal to, you see, this is minus AC plus what? B squared. So you can relate it as B squared minus 4AC. It's still the same thing. Divided by what? 4A squared. Okay? Now, you have, when you have that A squared is equal to 4, it implies that X is equal to the square root of what? 4, mathematically. So, in the same perspective, you can see that X plus B over 2A can be written as is equal to what? Plus or minus square root of B square minus 4AC all over 4A square. Okay? And this is equal to X plus, okay, is equal to plus or minus square root of B square minus 4AC. Square root of 4AC will give you 2A. Okay, square root of 4 is 2. Square root of A square is A. Okay, so now we will now have that X, follow me carefully, is equal to, this is plus B. It crosses equality sign, becomes minus B over what? 2A plus or minus square root of B square minus 4AC all over what? Is 2A all over 2A. Okay, so you have that this is 2A, this is 2A. So you can say that the LCM is what? 2A. Okay, so 2A divided by 2A is 1. 1 times minus B, you have minus B. Okay, plus or minus square root of B square minus 4AC. Okay, so X is equal to minus B plus or minus square root of B square minus 4AC. This is our final answer. This is what they call the almighty formula. So actually, the completing the square gives back to the almighty formula that we know. Okay, so if you have any question, you can comment on the comment section. Let me hear your instructions. Let me hear your suggestions on how to do this. Okay, good.